What's good, YouTube? This your boy Redley Winslow, now back in the building with another video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. You dig? Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Share this video, hype this video up. You know what I'm saying? Your boy almost up to 500 subscribers. You dig? Help your boy out. You know? But let's get straight to this video.
Hey adrenaline seekers, welcome to the ultimate destination where pure excitement meets unrelenting thrill. Brace yourself for heart-pounding chases, jaw-dropping action, and the most exhilarating moments ever captured. If you're here for the ultimate rush, you're in the right place. Let's set your pulse racing and keep the adrenaline pumping. On June 23, 2022, Arkansas State Police responded to a report of a stolen red pickup truck. Officers quickly located the vehicle and activated their emergency lights to initiate a stop. The driver chose to flee, but just minutes later he would pay a steep price for his reckless decision.
10-4, he's running, turn on ball. We're headed back towards East Grand from the convention center. About to turn at the dog store. Headed back towards Spring Street on East Grand.
Realizing he was being pursued, the driver became even more reckless, showing complete disregard for the dangers his actions posed to others. But the police were ready, and their next move would ensure he paid the price for his dangerous attempt to escape.
That's crazy work. That's crazy work.
Put it out, Rex. Put it out, Rex. Hey, don't rush the car. I hear you.
That's crazy work.
After a successful pit maneuver caused the vehicle to flip, the suspect attempted to flee on foot into the nearby woods. However, officers quickly caught and arrested him. He was escorted back to headquarters to face the consequences of his actions, a clear reminder of how things end for those who choose to defy the law.
She's out. She's back here. You had nothing doing nothing, man.
JK, I need to help you. I'm still on panel. You find your 1015?
You see what I'm saying though? Man, them chases don't be ending nice. You know? That's crazy work. I ain't lying, I don't want to see that.
A Michigan Highway Patrol officer spotted a Dodge Durango that had been reported stolen just days earlier. Acting quickly on the information, the officer initiated a pursuit. However, Less than 10 minutes into the chase, disaster struck, catching the suspect completely off guard.
Would you like air?
Yep, we're good right. 3 rows apart. Speeds of 60.
8 to 60 rows apart.
Might get 11 miles here. Alright, we're through the lodge, eastbound. We're speeds of 70.
Eastbound to the lodge, speeds of 70.
Alright, left lane, we're at 100 miles per hour through Hamilton.
Left lane 100 through Hamilton.
Traffic. Traffic's light. Speeds of 115. We're through Woodward now, East Davidson.
East Davidson through Woodward.
Someone get on traffic green, notify DPD, please. Done.
The driver was speeding, weaving through heavy traffic, and even ran a red light, narrowly avoiding a collision. His reckless behavior will certainly be a key factor in the severity of his sentence following his arrest. The police's next move, however, would make the driver deeply regret his decision to flee.
Alright, we're coming up to 7. Good. Alright, northbound through 7. Still on Conant.
From Conant.
Eastbound England.
Eastbound.
Alright, eastbound Emory from England.
Eastbound Emory.
Good right. Alright, eastbound through Reno. So what to make it southbound?
Speeds in traffic, please.
Alright, speeds are 88. Traffic is light. You're good right. Coming up the grass here.
He trying to blow dust in his face.
Southbound grass shit from 8 mile.
With their unwavering determination and commitment to apprehend the suspect at all costs, the moment finally came. The driver lost.
What you think you in the game, boy? GTA? Need for Speed? Double Dutchman? Midnight Club? What was that?
Control of the vehicle, allowing the police to perform a successful pit maneuver, disabling the vehicle. The authorities' next move would cost him dearly.
Go back up A.
Up Dave.
Good right, you're good right. Got clear traffic. It's gonna crash.
Still.
Can't even control it.
Up, hit. And we out.
Get out. I got clear.
All you do is get in them cars and don't know how to control that much power behind the wheels, man. That's why I don't ill nice.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! We're dead. Pop your trunk! I gotta move my fucking car.
You took off again?
Once the car stopped, the police wasted no time. They quickly surrounded the car and arrested the driver. The suspect was then taken to the Detroit Detention Center, facing multiple felony charges. This video serves as a reminder to obey the law, stay calm.
It was a Ryan. Crazy work, man. Crazy work, man. We could do better than this, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, as y'all hear, the streets is over with. Ain't no more streets. The streets was a fairy tale. You know what I'm saying? You know, the streets is the clowns. You know what I'm saying? What's real is the businessman, the business mom. You know what I'm saying? All this is played out. You did?
Cooperate with authorities, and seek legal help if necessary to avoid unfortunate outcomes. In March 2020, while on patrol, Brazilian police spotted a motorbike speeding and weaving recklessly through traffic. They activated.
This the first that I seen, you know what I'm saying? I speed chase with a motorcycle and then police on the motorcycle too.
Their sirens to
Let's
signal the
see how
driver to
that
pull
go.
over, but instead of complying, the rider accelerated and fled, triggering a pursuit. Little did anyone know tragedy would strike just minutes later.
That don't sound good.
The driver's actions were a direct challenge to the police, and he would soon face the consequences of his reckless behavior. The police's swift response would lead to unforeseen repercussions for the driver.
That's crazy work.
In the end, what was inevitable occurred. The police successfully brought the motorbike to a stop. The driver was quickly knocked to the ground and arrested. He would now face the consequences of his actions. This serves as a valuable lesson to everyone. Never attempt to flee from the police.
Even in Brazil, Georgia.
On October 20th, 2022, the Georgia...
Yeah, we already seen this one too. That's what we play.
He went through the parking lot and he's showing north on the...
On July 31st, 2021, while patrolling the Jonesboro Road area, Georgia Highway Patrol officers witnessed a black Chrysler 300 spinning out in the middle of an intersection, endangering everyone nearby. Without hesitation, the officers activated their sirens and began pursuing the vehicle. However, just minutes later, disaster struck.
Southbound on Jonesboro. Paul Frank Henry 3677. PFH 3677. Take that big behind, I'll call him in for you. Got yellow racing stripes. Black car, yellow racing stripes. We are crossing over Brownsville. The Chrysler 300, get in over and we're going to need it, bro. Watch out for the stop traffic. Harbor Road. Traffic.
The police activated their sirens and attempted to stop the car, but instead of complying, the driver accelerated, weaving through heavy traffic at high speeds. The driver also climbed onto the curb and cut into a parking lot, putting pedestrians in serious danger. However, the driver would soon face the consequences of his reckless actions due to a subsequent police action.
Through the parking lot and he's showing uniform metropolitan. We got to come through the parking lot north of Metro. One tire down, one tire down. Coming under 85 northbound on Metropolitan. Clear northbound Metro across 85. Westbound on Ferguson Road.
The tire blew out. You know what I'm saying? You ran the wheels off that bad boy. Ooh-wee.
Clear westbound Ferguson for Metro. Crossing Quaker.
Two flat tires, yeah.
Clear crossing Quaker Street on Metro for Ferguson, so it's okay.
You ain't getting away, my boy. The tires don't flat, my boy.
The driver continued to navigate the road with increasing recklessness, displaying a flagrant disregard for the law with every move. Little did he know, he was about to face severe consequences for his actions. The police executed a pit maneuver, causing the car to lose control and crash into a large truck before finally coming to a halt.
Why would you jump on the highway when you know the tires blow out?
We're going about 80.
I think that was a dumb move.
Field. Setting up again. We'll cross under Fire Road. He's going to try to pin him again. Taking northbound, approaching Fire in a death for second foot.
That's crazy work.
Setting up for field 42, good attempt. Field.
Crazy work, man. Told y'all, man, y'all gotta be mindful of what y'all do, man.
Setting up again, we'll cross under Fire Road. He's going to try to pin him again. Taking northbound, approaching Fire in a death for second foot. It's successful, big 50.
Wow, they was caught though. They was already caught. Ain't no use for you to running. Caught.
As soon as the car stopped, both the driver and a passenger jumped out and tried to flee on foot. However, the police quickly gave chase and arrested both of them. They were then taken to the Fulton County Jail. After this reckless act, the driver and passenger will regret their actions for the rest of their lives. On March 10th, 2025, while Arkansas Highway Patrol officers were on routine patrol in the Fort Smith area, they received reports of a silver Chevrolet Malibu speeding down the highway at an alarming 105 miles per hour. Without hesitation, the officers sprang into action, racing into the path of the vehicle and launching a pursuit.
We're still northbound, speeds are 107. Going up to the 6, right lane, speeds 120. Set them up, let's know if they're going to stop or not.
The driver was speeding through heavy traffic, weaving dangerously between vehicles, creating a deadly danger for everyone on the road. Realizing the danger was escalating, the police made a split-second decision and performed a precise PIT maneuver. The car skidded out of control, crashed hard into the median, the impact causing the out-of-control car to come to an abrupt stop.
TBO.
That's crazy work.
Hey, hands! 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 Give me your hands! Open the door! Open the door! Right before the 5. Step out! Step out! Step out! Face away from me! Face away from me! Get down! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
As the car crashed into the median, the officers sprang into action, their commands sharp and urgent. The driver, cornered and arrested, had no choice but to comply. Within moments, Jennifer Hampton Higgins was handcuffed and led to a patrol car, where she was taken to the Sebastian County Jail on charges of speeding, drug possession, and reckless driving in a frantic attempt to elude police.
Dude, show me your fucking hands, right now. Pull your fucking hand out of your... I swear to God, pull your...
On March 25, 2025, SWAT officers with the Columbus Police Department tracked down a fugitive wanted for the horrific murder of his 13-year-old daughter. Despite
What? That's crazy work. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I don't even need to know why. But
repeated commands to surrender, the suspect refused to comply. What happened next was a nightmare no one could have predicted. Tragedy unfolded within mere minutes.
Come here, man. What's your hands? Kill me. Dude, show me your fucking hands, right now. Pull your fucking hand out of your... I swear to God, pull your...
Shots fired! Shots fired! There's in a second! Get back, folks!
Don't fucking move! Don't move!
right.
Suspect down. All you guys are okay.
Don't move. He's got 33 right there.
33 in his hands!
No, it's a walkie-talkie, but there's 33s right here. Don't you move or you're gonna get shot, okay? All right?
Ooh.
Yep. That's him. Somebody get out of here.
Get us a medic.
That's crazy work, man.
Where are you hit at, bro? Yep. He's all hit right here. I know, he's hitting his arm once.
As the suspect reached into his pocket, an officer reacted swiftly, firing multiple shots and striking the man in the arm, leg, and torso. A firearm was later recovered at the scene. Officers immediately moved in, administered first aid, and called for medical support. Paramedics arrived shortly after and transported the suspect to the hospital. Had he complied from the start, the entire confrontation and the violence that followed could have been avoided.
Yes. Where's the gun's at? Where's your other gun at? Darnell. Hey! Darnell, do you have anything else on you? Let the medic in! Get back! They're fine. It's fine. Yeah, we need a cart. We need a cart. Cart! Drop off. Where's your gun? You have a hop slip? Yep. Grab one, grab that in. Down. We're down. Hold on.
Explain it to y'all because I'm probably older, but you know, it's just like, you know what Twitch is, Twitch, YouTube.
Yeah, no trouble, man.
I mean, you know, I'm famous, you know, and I'm popular, you know.
Speed's mother arrived at the scene, angry that her son was handcuffed despite being the victim. Police said it was for safety reasons because of reports of weapons.
Prank in my house.
Are you his mom?
Yes,
Okay.
they prank our house all the time.
Well, let us figure it out.
Oh my God,
we were
y'all,
concerned.
it's got to stop. No, y'all taking my son over.
No, we're not
People
taking
keep pranking my son. Y'all got him in handcuffs right now.
Well, we're going to make sure he doesn't want to harm himself.
No, he ain't gonna harm
Speed.
himself. We're in our house
We'll be
right
there.
now. People keep pranking my house.
Well, you need to explain it to me so we can investigate it properly.
Really,
Please, come here. You know, I'm on your side. I got 5 minutes.
Hold on.
calm down first.
You got my
Don't
son in handcuffs for no reason.
Well, because people were calling saying he wanted to kill you. I don't know if you knew that.
No.
But we didn't know that. Yeah, they called and said he had a gun to kill his mom.
No, he ain't no guns, ain't
Well, we took
Let me
it
talk to
seriously.
him. I understand.
So we were worried about you.
Who said that?
How
do they know? How do they know?
Helpline, I had your address, his name, is
These
everything.
people was pranking. Y'all gonna have to figure this out. Y'all gonna have to figure it out.
The police confirmed that this was a prank and asked for Speed to be released from the handcuffs. They agreed that the person who made the fake call should be arrested. The lesson from the story is that other people's pranks can lead to unnecessary trouble for others.
So, but you need to understand it's our job.
Yeah.
And I get that, but I'm trying to explain to y'all, but y'all keep asking.
Yeah. Sometimes them pranks could go a little too far. It can.
Like, why did it happen? I'm telling y'all, no. What I'm trying to tell you is what was said. Yeah. So, what was said to us was that there's someone, you, and I get that, that was going to kill their entire family with a knife. Yes. This game, this is a streamer game. I stream games, yes. This happened so that we know. You ain't been spotted before, right? Maybe this is my first time. I have the name off everything, get him a PO box and stuff. Yeah, we got the PO, yeah.
But yeah, that's the end of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. It's your boy Riley Benzo, and I'm out. Ooh-wee!